Alright.
Did you guys see the homework? It had like 30 questions.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't done it yet, so.
But it's not hard.
It's not. Oh, I just looked at it and I was like, I don't want to do it.
It's just kind of like review, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
a
I
lot
didn't.
of it. This has 18 questions. Ugh. All right. All right. Do you want me to just jump right in?
Yeah.
All right. The true linear regression equation y equals blah, 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 where b0 and b1 are unknown. What are the null and alternative hypotheses for b1?
What's the third one then?
B1 equals 0 and B1 does not equal 0.
No, C.
C, yeah.
Yeah.
B, yeah.
A residual is the difference between B0 and B1, depends on the independent variable, is the difference between the observed value y, and value predicted by the regression line is what left over after doing simple linear regression.
Does it depend on the independent variable? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Let me go grab my notes.
The residual for an observation is defined as the difference between the observed value y and the value that would be predicted by the regression line.
Residual.
It's C.
Yeah.
I didn't write it about that.
A plot of residual supports using linear regression when the residual looks normally distributed, residuals are positive, you see a megaphone shape in the residuals, you see a pattern in residuals.
I think it always talked about it being normal in the notes, at least in mine.
Scatter plot where x-axis shows and y represents y.
Null pattern. Lots going on now. A.
That's what I was thinking too, so.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A.
Because you don't want to see a pattern, you don't want to see a megaphone shape, and then I don't remember it saying anything about positive stuff.
Yeah. Okay. For the next 8 questions, use the following data found in math self-efficiency. Use the confidence variable as the explanatory variable and the score variable as the response variable. Compute the residuals for software. That's the residual. The residuals are between -40 and 25. The residuals form a line linear pattern. The residuals are all negative. The residuals.
Well, I got mine they're between -40 and 25.
Yeah.
So would that be the right one?
I guess. Because the originals are not all negative.
No, they're not. No.
And so yeah, it's the only one. Makes sense. What'd you guys get?
Nope, no, if I did it wrong. But I.
Where do we find residuals in the Excel? Just under the
Excel.
residuals?
I would guess soon. I don't use Excel.
-40 and 25.
You can see it. I didn't get 40 and
I got -38.3. So it's kind of in that. And the residual does form a linear pattern, right? Mine's a positive linear. Maybe it's not. Lisa, what'd you get for your residuals?
I have no idea. We're just gonna go on.
Okay.
I give it.
All right. Based on the QQ plot for these residuals, what can you say about these residuals? The residuals are clearly not normal. The residuals are fairly normal, and the residuals are look right skewed. The residuals are fairly normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
All right. Using the software to create a scatter plot of the data, given the scatter plot, residuals plot, and the QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by this data? Check all that apply. There's the linear relationship between x and y. all values x is 0 for non-distributed.
Do we know if the variance of the error term is constant?
Isn't there always an error?
Variance here is constant for all values of x. I don't know, but I don't know how to tell if there is or not. Oh, here we go. Constant is a 4. Confidence rating mean.
So we obviously know that the residuals are normally distributed from the last question.
Right.
So we can click that one.
X values are measured without error. Observations are independent. Are the observations independent?
I think so. But I don't
So I
know
think
if the variance of error term is constant for all x values. I don't know what that means. The x values are measured without.
Whoa,
Sorry.
you're good. I'm gonna say it's the first three.
Just the
What do you
first
think?
3?
I agree.
Yeah. Because I read somewhere in the notes, and this may be wrong, but isn't there always an error?
Because the requirement is that it has a normal error term.
Yeah.
So that just means like the points in the Q plot are close to the line. So I don't think.
Yeah.
So I don't think.
Okay. I'm gonna go with that. What is the B1, the estimate for the slope?
It. 12.695.
What was that?
Yeah, yes. 12.695.
So in Excel, not Excel.
I see that.
695.
Yes.
I have that too.
Cutting out. Can you guys say it one more time?
I don't know.
Can you guys say that
12.695.
one more time?
You're cutting out.
Sure.
12.695.
Okay.
Now we gotta find the lower bound and upper bound.
Okay, how do we do that?
Oh, I gotta remember which one to look at.
Or is it just already calculated for us?
Well, in your 95% confidence interval, it's in there. But there's the lower bound and there's upper bound, but there's 2. And I always forget. I wrote it down.
Do we have to input some more data to give it to us? Because I don't see it.
Are you in SPSS or Excel?
Yeah, SPSS.
Okay, so you have to do, which one is it? Analyze descriptive statistics maybe and explore. No. Is that the one? And then you put over the residuals maybe? That's not it. It's the other way. It's analyze, regression, linear.
And you put in the confidence rating mean.
You put in, you have the dependent in there as the score, the independent as the confidence rating mean. And then
Yeah.
you put statistics. And then under estimates, it says confidence interval. You check that.
Oh, okay.
And then you go to
That's how we get it.
go to save and do unstandardized on the predicted values and the residuals.
All right. So is it 9.574 and 27? Or is it 10 and 14?
I got 10 and 14.
Yeah, I think it's 10.6
Okay.
or in the 14.
The lower bound is 10.6.
674.
The upper bound is
14.715.
all right. Based on the evidence and using the level of significance of point or 0.05, what decision into the hypothesis test for Q1?
Reject the null because it is less than alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reject.
Excuse me.
Okay. For the hypothesis test for B1, if you reject the null, what does it mean?
There is sufficient evidence to conclude that the slope of regression line is not 0,
So D.
right?
That's what I would say.
Yeah. That's what I would say too.
Yeah. Wait,
All right.
we failed to reject it, right? So it is 0.
No, we rejected it.
Yeah, we did reject
Never
it.
mind. Yeah, we did reject it, didn't we?
All right. Use the data found in Crocodile. For the next 5 problems, head length was used to predict body length. For this data, which variable is dependent variable?
That would be body length.
Yeah. Now construct a 95% confidence interval for B1. Input your answers for the margin of error, lower bound, and upper bound. Determine the margin of error for the 95% confidence interval. Almost done, guys.
Hallelujah.
Where does it show our margin of error at?
You have to calculate it. It's the upper bound minus the lower bound divided by 2.
Oh, yeah. So do we
Oh,
do
yeah.
negative 38 minus 2?
No, you use the bottom numbers.
Okay, 7 and 8.
So you do 8, whatever. I have a stupid calculator thing.
So it's 0.443.
That's what I got.
0.433. Yeah.
No, 0.443.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then 7.218 for the lower bound, and then 8.103 for the upper bound.
Wait, I did something wrong. So what was your guys' lower bound?
It's gonna be 7.218.
And your upper bound?
8.10.
8.103.
3.
And then you guys got 0.443 for the margin of error, correct?
Yes.
Based on your lower bound and upper bound from the last two problems, what can you say about B1? We are 95% confidence the interval will contain the true value. There's 95%
Hello?
95% chance.
You guys
Hi.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I zoned out for a minute.
There's sufficient evidence to reject them.
I say 8.
I say 8 also. For 18, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to turn it in?
I already am right now, so let's see what I got. %100%.
Yay.
Woot woot.
Hey, I have a question though. The
Yes.
where you had the negative 40 and the 25 or whatever. Let me try to see which question that was.
Oh, number 6.
Where did you find that? How did you look?
That was under residuals, so like under ANOVA, and then there's regression, and then residuals, and then there's numbers there. I believe that's where it was. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did on Excel, right?
Okay, well, I had the
I
negative
did.
38 and then the 23.
Okay. Do we need to talk about anything for our group project or?
No, I started working on my portion today, and I'm gonna work on it again tomorrow, because I have a free day
Okay.
tomorrow. So
Okay. So we can kind of talk about it on Thursday then.
yeah, if I need, and we can always text if you have problems too.
Okay.
Are you supposed to
Um.
do the take action and the inference one or whatever?
Yeah, but I think mine's the make inference. I think.
And then Taylor's is take action, right?
Yeah.
So our requirements aren't met because some of ours were less than 3. Is that going to be an issue with any of our things?
Hopefully not.
I don't think so. I think we just have to answer the question, our hypothesis.
It's just like how sometimes on the homework their requirements are not always met, and they're like
Y'all
still just go through the
froze on
problem.
me.
Are you there, Heather?
But
Okay.
anyways, cool.
I'm frozen.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Heather,
see
you
you. Goodbye.
I missed all that. What did you guys all say?
Goodbye. Now that they're, I guess they're working on the take action and the inference.
Oh, together? Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Deuces.
All right. See ya.